Hey guys, Popbacker here today, and today we are going to make a Necrobot config, and we're going to see how much XP per hour we can possibly get. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set this up and try to get it going as high as we possibly can. So to start off with, this is all the basic stuff. We don't really need to mess with this too much. This is just the authentication, and then the config file. This is what we need. So what we're going to do here is the first step we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and we are going to look for this. Default latitude and default longitude. We're going to go ahead, we're going to set that to Manhattan, New York. Most of you guys should know how to do this already, but for those of you guys who don't know, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead at Google Maps, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in New York, and now what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and we're going to go into Manhattan. And we're just going to right click this anywhere and click what's here. We're going to go ahead down here, click this little coordinate, and now just copy this and paste this exactly into right here. Make sure you put the first line there before the comma and then the second line there after the comma. Now what we want to do is we want to change this to a relatively almost possible speed. I mean, this is way higher than any person can actually run. And then we're going to go ahead and just change this to 12. I know both of those are ridiculously high, but we don't want to make them too fast where it's obvious, but we don't want to make it too slow to where it's, not completely, it's right there in the middle. Alright, now what we're going to do is what we are going to do is scroll back up to the top, click Control F, and type in the word delay. D-E-L-A-Y. And so now what we want to do is look for everything that has a delay in it. Alright, so this is snipes right here. We don't even need to worry about snipes, so just go ahead and ignore that, and let's just go ahead to find next. Delay time, this is more sniping stuff, so don't even worry about it. Pokemon config, delay between catching Pokemon. We're going to go ahead, we're going to change that down to 100. We're going to make sure that's set to 100 from whatever it's set to, so let's go ahead and click find next. Delay between Pokemon upgrade, go ahead and change that to 100 as well. Delay between player actions, let's go ahead and change that to 100. Now, evolution action delay, go ahead and change that to 100. Transfer action delay, let's go ahead and change that to 100. 100. Rename Pokemon delay, we don't even need to worry about that because we don't even rename Pokemon. Delay time at destination, let's go ahead and make sure that's at 10. Delay time destination 10. All this, actually these are all just Pokemon, so we don't even need to worry about these too much. And just get down. Alright, there we go. Now all those should be set good. Now what we're going to do is we are going to look for catching Pokemon. Custom catch config. Enable humanized throws. Go ahead and delete that and put false. Enable missed throws. Go ahead and change that to false. So good. Use Google Lock. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to change that to false. Let's see. Alright guys, now it looks like we're going to stay right over 200,000. It did peak over 315,000, but it looks like 200,000 is going to be the rough estimate of right about where it's going to sit. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if I can remove Poke Crew, Poke Snipers, and Poke Watchers to see if I can get just a little bit better XP rate an hour. Now I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to or not, but let's see what we can do. Config, let's look for, see if we can take out Poke Radar, I'm not even sure. Oops. F radar. Alright, yeah, there we go. Poke Radar right here. Let's change all of this stuff to false. Go ahead and copy. Use skip lag. Let's change that to false. Use Poke Crew. Let's go ahead and change that to false. Poke Snipers. Change that to false. Poke ZZ. Let's change that to false. Poke Watcher. Let's change that to false. Fast map, false. Pogo location feeder, that's already a false. Auto transfer while walking, there we go. go ahead and save that. Okay guys, so I sped this up really fast just that way you guys can actually see what's going on. I think I recorded this for like 10-12 minutes before I ended up stopping it. But I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to fast forward it really fast, fast forward it down to about 3 minutes worth of time, just so that way you guys can see this next 10 minutes and see exactly how it goes. I think we did peak over like 200,000ish was like our average. It did settle down to right around 150,000ish, I do want to say. So within the first 10 minutes, I averaged about 150,000 after the first 10 minutes. Then after that, I did start recording again because after recording this, I stopped it and I started editing the video. And then I did notice at the end, at the about 25-minute mark, I was averaging 215,000 XP an hour. And that was a solid 215,000 XP an hour. So, if you guys want to stay tuned and watch all the way through to the very end of this video, I will be averaging about I'll be averaging about 215,000. After the first 10 minutes, I was averaging 150,000. And then after about 25 minutes, I did average about 215,000 XP per hour, which is ridiculously good. I caught a ton of Pokemon. And for such a low level, I am getting a lot of Pokemon. The one thing I did notice is it doesn't hit Pokestops too often, but whenever I check the items, I always have enough Pokeballs. So Pokeballs aren't a big deal at all when it comes to this script. If you guys want, I'm probably going to go ahead. I might link the script in the description, or I might just leave the video like this so it doesn't get too overbotted. Because if you guys just watch the video, you guys will be able to follow through. You'll be able to figure out exactly what you need to change to what in order to have the exact same script as I do. I just don't want it to get leaked too much. But I mean, all of you guys who want to make the same script are more than welcome to go ahead and make it. I just don't want it to get overpatched too fast, if you kind of get what I mean. Because if I just put it down in the description, then everyone will have it. If you put a little bit of effort into something, then a lot less people are going to have it, which I've learned that from when I used to bot RuneScape. As you can see here, it did notice a Ponyta pretty far away, and it just dashed over to it. So it looks like it does have some kind of basic form of sniping. So if it does see a rare Pokemon within like within a kilometer, I'd say, not even a kilometer, within a couple 100 meters, it will jump over to it and it will catch it. And then I noticed after doing that though, it wasn't able to catch like 5 Pokemon, and then it hit a Pokestop and then it was completely fine again. So I did notice that little bit of like a glitch almost, that it will run over 2 Pokemon and then it can't catch them. And then after it hits a Pokestop, it continues going and it's completely fine, which is pretty good. Alright guys, so it looks like it's about at the end of the 10-minute mark. So now it's going to go ahead and it's going to jump over to, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to jump 10 minutes into the future, and it should be at 215,000 XP per hour. And I did record it for a few minutes just so you guys can see that is a completely good estimate. Okay guys, now this is the 22-minute mark. I just wanted to show you guys I am getting a lot of XP. I'm getting 215,000 XP. You can see it right at the top. I jumped all the way up to level 14 from level 7 in a matter of 25 minutes, which is extremely good. You can see all those Pokemon that I caught. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead, I'll open it up so that way you guys can see exactly like what Pokemon and what level Pokemon I've caught for where I'm at right now, and see that's actually pretty decent. I am getting so much stuff with this method. Using this method, I looked it up and I should hit level 30 within 3 hours using this bot at 150,000 XP an hour. But at 215,000 XP an hour, I'll hit level 30 within an hour and a half. And I just want to say that is absolutely ridiculous. And I have not had a single captcha yet. And at the time of recording the audio over this video, I am at 30 minutes right now, and I still have not gotten a single captcha. This is the absolute best script I have ever written so far, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. And as always, guys, if this video helped you out at all, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're butthurt right now and you cannot sit in your chair, I just want to say calm down, take a deep breath, go ahead and hit that dislike button, and then continue watching the rest of the video, please, because your guys' views really mean a lot to me. But if you guys are new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more Pokemon Go videos. And if you guys are returning subscribers, thank you so much for watching my videos. It means a lot to me, just for you guys to keep watching the videos. And if you guys do like videos like this, please, please, please let me know down in the comment section. It does mean so much to me that you guys comment. I usually always try to reply to your guys' comments because it is very important to me to keep a good community. And as always, guys, have a great day.